Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be doing the VARE slash mic warning truck series. It's basically VARE and mic warning mix. Mic warning doesn't really run anymore, so it's mainly just VARE truck series, but whatever. Yeah, because, I mean, why not in the middle of an election just go league racing? Because that just works perfectly fine. But today we'll be at Vegas for the championship finale. The champ 4 would be me and the O2, the 19 of Tanner, and the 2 of Hines, and who else? I can't remember. I think it was a 91 of Hendrick. That's all. A quick uh, breakdown of what you need to do here at Vegas. This is my qualifying lap. You see I'm behind dirt, so this lap probably isn't going to be the best. But because it would be a draft lap, we would be able to get a good lap. But we were able to get right onto the white line. You don't want to hit it because it hurts you up. It shoots you up, and it hurts your lap. But you see, I was just in the right amount of draft. I was able to just kind of toe down the straightaway, and then again get back down to the bottom. We kind of missed it there. Just because how loose the car was, it was so tough not to spin out. But that's kind of how you have to run. Obviously, go on the apron, and that's basically what my lap would be, a 31.4, which would get me, yeah, it would get me second behind Hines. So not a terrible starting position. We would have liked to have been first, but it's a decently long race. We can still recover if needed. So we'd get into the race, obviously starting from the outside of the front row with my championship rival to my inside, and we'd be underway. Immediately after start, we would get right to the door of Hines, just trying to side draft and not really allow much space so we could get a better kind of angle for the corner. Well, not angle, better, just a better corner, because you're still getting up to speed in this first corner, so you probably should be right on the door. Hines would go up, so we'd get the draft from him. The outside you'd see in this race would be it would work for me pretty nicely. We would have Hendrick on our inside in the 91. We'd get actually to the outside of Hines here, as we completed the first lap. A little door slam, that's fine. It wouldn't really matter. Eventually, we would wash up, right here, and Hines would end up getting clear. And pretty much from there, Hendrick would end up falling in behind us after having a moment. And everything looked fine. We'd now be able to just run down Hines, but off of 4 would get too high into the wall. And I would try to get out of the way. I don't really know why I just went to the bottom, but it would cause 5 wide into the corner. We would get hit in the door, sent into Tanner, then hit again into the wall, and with the cars wrecking behind, that would end up being a caution. I'm pretty sure everyone would pit, so we now come back to the restart on lap 5, coming to 6. Hines would be the leader, who's right ahead of us. Hendrick kind of jumped a tiny bit. So yeah, we would get a pretty nice start. Again, on the back bumper of Hines. Grigger would look to our inside for a second, but it wouldn't matter. Yeah, stay right on that white line, because, I mean, it's the fastest when you're getting up to speed, because, yeah. We would peek to the inside of Hines, but he would lag, and like everyone behind us, and then put us into the wall, and that would be another caution, or a second caution noise. That time that wasn't off an incident, that was just lag. But yeah. Now a lot of people would stay out or take 2, so we would get shuffled back into the pack now, be 5th behind John. I think the control car was Hank, who's just ahead of John. Tanner and the 19 on the outside, and then Hendrick, who was on my outside. I got clear of him. Hank would jump up, and that would allow John to get to his inside for a second. But Hank would cut him off. I would get to the inside 3 wide. I almost got a push, but now, ugh. Now the 19 and 91 were working together to get by me here. I really didn't have much help. The 97 was behind of Grigger, but he couldn't really help. I would fake 4 here, just for fun, but then we'd end up getting hit by Grigger and Dirt on my outside. I couldn't really do anything. I got sandwiched in, which kind of sucked because now that put us in the middle lane, middle 3, and it was very, very sketchy. We just try to hold on, slowly getting to the end of the stage, but we would have to settle in behind Dirt. And we'd eventually start falling further back until we get hit by Dirt into the wall. And that would just pretty much seal as Hines would go by us, who was having lag issues still, so that's why he was in the back. And now John would get to our inside. He would be battling us. I don't really know why he was battling us this hard for 7th place in a race that doesn't really reward points. It's only a championship, and he's not racing for a championship. I still don't know why, but we'd eventually get clear. After that, we couldn't really get much. Everyone was pretty far ahead. However, I don't know what happened here, but Doe would completely miss the corner, hit the wall, come down right in front of us, then come back up, almost putting us in the wall, and we would be able to steal the position and get 6th in stage 1. Not good. We need more track position, but yeah, hopefully stage 2 will go a little bit better as we get underway. Tanner on the outside, Hendrick in the lead, Hines on my outside. We immediately get to the inside of Goya, who's in the 97, and then we're right behind Hank, who would send 3 wide for the lead. We would follow Hank through, just because it would benefit us more than if we would have helped the 91 or 19. Now Grigor would make it 4 wide, and we almost wreck. And that would cause everyone to have more chaos as we would get run into from behind by Dirt, and then get put 4 wide, bouncing off of people. That almost ended bad, but we were all able to keep it together for the most part. A little bit more contact there, we would all be able to keep it clean. In all this, Hines would be able to get up to the lead. You see him all the way up there as Hank ended up sending Tanner all the way to the back. We would make a nice 4 wide move on the outside and be almost able to get fully clear. Dirt would still be on our inside, but after a little bit we'd be able to get clear. And then Hank would wash up. We would be able to take advantage of that and get right to his inside. And almost a little bit of contact and actually put him in the wall. I apologize for that in the PlayStation chat. But yeah. Grigor now would peek to our inside. But again, after a bit of battling, Grigor would end up falling back. Now I'd get up to Hines here a couple laps later. Me and Hines figured we could just work together and kind of just put this between us two, knowing there's 5 laps to go on the stage. And they're still kind of having trouble sorting it out. So that's basically what we would do for the next about 2 laps until here. Well, actually, never mind, just a lap later, Hines would get really loose off of 4, almost wreck, and that would suck for us, but we would be able to hold on to the stage. Tanner would get to a bumper, but not enough, and I don't know what Dirt was doing there, but we'd be able to hold on for the stage win. Doesn't really matter too much, just kind of gives you track position for the final stage. We'd sit on in the lead with Tanner on our outside. Tanner looked to be one of the faster cars. Same with Hines. Hendrick has been up there. He hasn't led much. So I felt like coming into the stage, it was going to be between them. We would immediately get clear of Tanner. But Tanner would fight back on our side as we would leave it open. I don't really know why I left it open, to be honest. I just kind of, I forgot, I guess. I don't know. But it wouldn't really amount to anything after a little bit of battling. Tanner we would get clear of Tanner. Not really a little bit, but he would try fighting back multiple times. Like here, he would try again. This time, Hines would get to our inside and be able to shuffle us out to the outside. Tanner would try to give us a push, kind of, but not really. Now, me and Hines side by side for the lead. Again, me running the outside, I really did like how my car felt on the outside, at least. For the most part, it just, we couldn't really, the bottom was the faster lane. And that's the thing with Vegas, the bottom is faster, but if you can run the outside when you're battling, it's always great. As we cut the pit stops down, it was pretty fine from there. But everyone else besides me and Tanner would pit like a lap before or 2 laps before. So me and Tanner pitting on the same lap, which was kind of big. I always like to extend it as far as possible. Just I like having fresher tires. It's hurt me in the past, but Tanner would end up taking 2 tires, trying to flip it and take 4 next time, which means we would probably be able to catch him. But when we did, we would have to catch him fast and pass him quick. No one would kind of rejoin around us, so I just had to focus on the 19 car just up ahead, and on lap 50 we'd be able to get up to Tanner and pretty easily pass him. He would try to fight, but he couldn't really fight off because we just had 4 tires and he had 2. We just had more grip, so with the 4 tires, so yeah. But pretty much after that, it'd be smooth sailing for the most part until there'd be a caution for Grigger spinning and Dirt running into him. I really don't know what happened. I never got explained what happened. Grigger was sad that that caused the caution because he didn't want to cause the caution, but yeah. So while we were waiting for everyone to kind of cycle out, me and John just sitting here 1-2. But obviously we would have to pit. We were just about to pit, and it would have been a good race between me and Tanner. Him on 4 tires, me on 2. It would have been interesting to see. I probably would have won the race. Me slowing down there. I would end up getting my spot back, but I was just slowing down because I wanted everyone to catch back up because otherwise we'd have to run multiple laps. But we would cut to the restart with coming to 3 go. John on my outside. I'm the control car, so I get to go whenever John jumps to restart. So he would have to give that back, and it's so good going late in the box sometimes because people can't anticipate either they're too late or too early. And that time John was just too early. But sometimes you might see people jump intentionally because it would be better than just trying to guess. They jump and then let the leader back by. As Tanner would immediately jump to my outside, and that'd be big. John tried his hardest on the outside, but he couldn't hold on, and now it's just between me and Tanner. As this is the final lap, I'll let you hear everything. Me and Tanner were talking. Actually, I don't know why, but
side by side, coming to the final corners. What's gonna happen? Okay, I want to watch the finish at least. No, we don't.
Still there.
Tanner's got him, yeah.
Yeah, we would end up winning. That was a great race, close finish. I can't remember if Tanner just has his voice share off, because I'm pretty sure I remember him saying something, but I was just so focused. You could hear my wheel, like, I was just so focused on that, because I got a little confused when Tanner dove it in deep in the turn 3, so it was like, it was all just kind of hoping and praying, but we would be the champions. The person that you heard said, oh, I slid up too much, that was Hines, who ended up getting 4th. He was battling Grigger behind us, so that wasn't Tanner, but yeah. Dirt was the one also talking in the background that was, like, screaming and that stuff, because that's just normal Dirt, I guess. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't, make sure you like and subscribe. It'd help with the channel this amount. But yeah, next race will probably be a Geico race, I think. Maybe. I have to do a league race tonight, so I have to do 2 league races tonight, so the videos will be out later in the week, those 2 videos, but yeah. See you guys next time. Goodbye.